I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost... I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. Things have taken a much darker turn. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong.
You mentioned that your paintings would...
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows...
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. An encampment. This must be it.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you...
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Arn when we took his carts. Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
No witch or wizard will be spared. I'll kill you when I get down from here! I don't believe it! No, no, no! Why am I always on patrol? Don't waste my skill. We use the mechanism for this so-called patrol.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and bards.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. How many of you are there?
I won't let you to the one.
You won't survive this, my young friend!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
I will make you stupid of a coward.
Run, will you?
I'll win. I won't rest until you're dead. Are you sure you're not a muggle? I will make
Run, won't
You can't stop us.
This will not go well for you!
That was quite something. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I've been at it for hours.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Here. Confringo. Accio. He's Merlin. On, I have good news. Your
I don't know what to say. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard.
I managed to free your cart.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. You know, you've inspired. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. All the best to you.
Revelio.
Right, I'd be happy to show you my wares. There we are then. That'll do nicely, I'm sure. More than happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge?
Are you all right?
My husband is dead.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle.
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and...
He must be around here somewhere.
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's... I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little... He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow do... I'm afraid to leave. In case...
Is there anything more you can do?
He's Victor Rookwood's
What reason would Harlow have to...
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered... I begged him to leave it alone, but he...
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to him. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Revelio.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Stupid man!
Defend the Arresto momento!
Sender! Stupid man!
Expelliarmus!
Stupid man!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can
Revelio.
imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died.
Revelio.
My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Protect us! I'm not low.
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Sender! Finger!
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Petrificus totalis!
Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little. Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of...
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Revelio. Revelio.
You're easier to spot than an elf.
You will pay for your deed.
Don't do that.
Back for more.
I know you're fine. You weaken quickly. I'm just warming up.
Expelliarm! Arrest the momentum! Revelio. Revelio.
Your help!
Archie? Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Alohomora.
A man called Harlow.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it, but first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can...
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard, and the last thing we need is that
It may be too late for that.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a...
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing art. I can never repay the...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
You for some assistance?
Hello?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch... We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us...
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld... It's mainly used for studying the stars. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be...
It sounds dangerous.
I understand. But I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a foot. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, how incredible!
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. Thank you so much for doing. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. knack for finding treasure.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deek thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what...
Revelio. This must be Tob's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Confringo! Revelio. Tob's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Revelio. Confringo. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo! Glacier! Confringo! Confringo! Glacier! Confringo! Leviosa! Sendo! Confringo! Accio! Glacier! Confringo! Revelio.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Glacier. Confringo. Leviosa. Sendo. Stupefy. Incendio.
Shame you're so foul. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Revelio. Revelio. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. Deke could use some time.
All roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's a venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student.
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner.
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plant. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my... I'm killing 2 snidges.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection.
I'm not sure this is something as...
Oh, it's nothing. And it is a...
Very well. I'll...
Excellent. I shall be right here. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Hello, Mr. Barnes.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when... Well done. I'll take...
Of course. Glad to hand it...
I shall make an ocean of... Here's a little something for your next trip. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Revelio. Alohomora. Mine now, demiguise.
Glad you came.
Hello, Serena.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad. And I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again.
Of course.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do...
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. In fact, I've seen her a few times since Aidan. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep us...
Dot's a skilled potioneer. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately...
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle...
It's one of a few that I had when I... Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it.
I'll try to go and see her.
It would mean the world. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Pardon me, but...
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. I was musing on the precious butterflies I seen you. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were told horrible stories about it, and I've had... It's silly, but I'm insatiably...
You want me to...
I do, yes!
What were the horrible stories you...
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded. Trust me, you hear that at 11 years old.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students, you can usually find me right around here. I hope... Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck!
Oh, my dear biscuit.
Hello, is some...
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf. I tried to fight back, but...
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr...
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particular... Oh, my poor bit.
Why do you suppose the Pope...
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung tight. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged skin.
A mooncalf is an unusual...
She followed me one evening. Wouldn't leave my side. Mooncalves are often thought of as... I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or...
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garner.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind would... If you do see her and can bring her... Do keep an eye out for her. And be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I see. Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients.
And she's correct. My darling.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you. If you wouldn't mind gathering...
Believe it or not, I have some...
Oh, thank you!
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box.
Indeed he was. He was hoping to go through it with Sir... Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to sea. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was... I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends were a talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a...
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished.
Thank you, Mrs. Spruttle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps.
Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. Alohomora.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Here's in the hat. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know.
Revelio.
I could use some gold.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this.
Nice to meet you.
My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them. I was simply at my wits' end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
When a group of Ranrock's lot, in their anger, they held the moment he left St. Mungo.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where precisely?
I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. No, we are standing. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now.
Excuse me, did you say...
Oh, hello again. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Rumour is he was seen in the forest. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwine. I'd help search for him myself, but no.
Why would Bardolph want to get...
Oh, he had a terror. I think he sought the Ashwinders out.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with... He swore he'd be back in a fortnight.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak... I can tell you that Bardolph... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. Some dumb beast for everyone.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our...
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. What do we have here? Revelio. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well.
What do you have for sale?
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
I hear the troll. Those words have come to send chills down my
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I know what that means. Merlin trial. Accio! Closer! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like it. Somewhere. Make you pay. Oh, you think you're slow? I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Revelio. Revelio. Do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Christmas. I was only young, though. Not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I've bitten one now.
Confringo!
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me. Every time.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. Well,
Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud.
I've raided Brockborough more.
Did you hear that?
What's this? A child wandered too far from home.
Revelio.
Over here!